Yesterday I had 3 meals. I had breakfast on my own, lunch with 9 other people, and dinner in the evening in front of my computer while I attended a training course online. Lunch was good, and I certainly enjoyed being with the people. But breakfast and dinner I will almost certainly forget. In fact, thinking about it, I have forgotten almost all the meals I have ever eaten. I just did a quick calculation, and I reckon that as an adult, I have eaten around 37,000 meals. And I don't remember nearly all of them. But I do remember some. I remember the first date that Beck and I went on. We had Mexican. I remember our wedding reception, a gathering of around 100 family and friends in a room at Bristol Zoo, of all places. And I remember my birthday this year. We went for a meal in a pub in Exeter with my parents, and I don't usually see them on my birthday. Most meals we forget, don't we? We eat because we have to. But some meals stand out for us. I wonder if you have any meals that you especially remember. And what makes them so memorable? Where were you? Who were you with? What did you eat? For Christians, there is one meal which stands out above all others. That meal is the last meal that Jesus had with his friends before he was arrested, put on trial, and then killed. Christians call that special meal the Last Supper. And we remember that meal because Jesus that evening did some unusual and new things at it. At the meal, he took some bread and he broke it. And he said to his friends, "This is my body, given for you." Later in the meal, he took a cup of wine and he said, "This is my blood, shed for you." And then he told his friends to eat bread and drink wine together every time they wanted to remember him. And so that's what Christians do, even to this day. You may well have seen a service where we eat bread and drink wine. We call this Holy Communion. And Holy Communion is a special, memorable meal. It's our way of remembering that Jesus died for you and for me. As we eat the bread and drink the wine, we are reminded of the lengths God went to show us how much he loves us. Jesus was prepared to die a terrible death on the cross for you and for me, because he loves us no matter who we are and what we've done. So I wonder, what memorable meals do you have? When this has finished in a moment, why not talk to the people around you about a meal that you remember and what made it so special? And remember as well that special meal that Jesus gave us. the Last Supper, Holy Communion, and the bread and the wine that reminds us of Jesus' broken body and his shed blood, reminds us of Jesus' death for you and for me.